Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Sarah Williamson. We're taking a look at today's business headlines, and for some help with that, let's bring in the Money Men. Business and markets analyst and Newsmax contributor Seth Denson and America's accountant Dan Geltrude. Good morning, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us.
Morning.
All right, let's start as we always do with the markets. All green across the board today. The Dow up 224 points, followed by the Nasdaq with a 71-point gain, and the S&P up 42. It's been a good week for the markets so far, although the futures are all down this morning. Are you optimistic for the remainder of the week? Let's start with you, Seth.
Yeah, all good things must come to an end. I'm not all that optimistic for the remainder of the week. In large part, we had a batch of big tech earnings that came out late yesterday. Facebook, one of those, bringing their shares down, bringing with it tech stocks down. And Nasdaq futures are down today. And you got Amazon their reporting is supposed to come out later today. Analysts are not expecting good news. If that changes and analysts are wrong, that's good news. Amazon could lift the markets back up out of this, but I'm not optimistic about it.
And Dan, just very briefly, what about you?
Well, tomorrow we're going to have some jobs numbers, and it looks like they're going to be pretty bad. So I don't expect the market to react too kindly to that, although I don't know why it should matter. It's behind us. Let's keep looking forward.
All right. And Seth, the new bipartisan bill would extend current truckers' CDL licenses and make getting one much easier. The hope is that with more licensed drivers and slow supply chain could return to normal. Do you think that this is a good idea, and is safety a concern considering less training would be needed?
Well, yeah, safety is certainly a concern there. I mean, you got to think about what these long-haul truck drivers, even short-haul truck drivers, are putting out on the road, especially during icy cold winter months. So there's some big concerns about that. But again, we've got to get more truckers out there. We've got to make this an industry that is appealing again. We can't demonize it. We need more trades, people trying to come into this business. But man, it does make me nervous the way they're making it a little bit easier to get on the road in these big rigs.
All right, and Dan, Facebook is under fire. Its stock price dipping 20% yesterday, and New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez calling to break up from the platform, claiming that the tech giant spreads too much disinformation and breaks its antitrust laws. What does Facebook have to say for itself?
Well, I mean, although I rarely agree with AOC, she does have some valid points with the way Facebook has conducted itself. However, I don't believe that that's really what's contributing here to what we see happening with Facebook stock. So Facebook is not hitting their numbers, their earnings, and we know that, and obviously that's a disappointment. So why is that happening? Facebook is talking about because of the supply chain problems, inflation, and so on, their advertisers are looking for ways to monetize more cheaply on the platform and therefore taking down Facebook's earnings.
All right, and gentlemen, this is the most important question of the day. Free pizza during the Super Bowl, okay? So obviously everybody wants that. DiGiorno is going to be giving free football fans the chance, if they score 14-3 at any point in the game, free pizza. So Dan, is this a good marketing move? And what's your favorite Super Bowl snack?
All right, oh, wait a minute. Did you say free pizza?
Yes.
Because that's already got my attention, so my answer is yes. The marketing works. Look, pizza is my favorite of the 7 food groups, so I'm all in on this campaign. As far as what's my favorite snack for the Super Bowl, probably be a shorter list to go with what I don't like. However, I'll go with pigs in a blanket as my favorite Super Bowl snack.
Pigs in a blanket. What a weird name for a snack. I do have to let you go, but Seth, we have to get your favorite snack first.
I'm going to go with probably buffalo wings. Yeah, it was just a good staple there.
All right, fair call.
Guacamole, too.
Guacamole? Oh, everyone loves guacamole. How could you possibly go wrong? All right, thank you, Seth and Dan. It's a pleasure having you. Rob, I'm sending it back over to you.
Sarah, do you not know what pigs in a blanket are?
I do know what they are. I think they're a little strange. I'm going to go with guacamole.
They're a little, that is kind of a strange Super Bowl snack. Like, you've got to go to elegant parties for pigs in a blanket to be served. But Seth, All-American, just straight up wings and nacho cheesy or Doritos for Seth Denson.
What's your favorite?
Probably buffalo wings, bone in.
I was going to say